Yeah, the trial farm's situated 55 k's northeast of Moree, and it is, I believe, one of the largest large-scale trial farms in the whole of Australia. It's been running for 3 years. We currently have 12 trials that are replicated either on 12 or 36 metre strips, and some of them are as short as 3 years, some 5 years, some 10 years long.
The really exciting thing about this large-scale trial farm is that the idea of it was driven by our customer, by Asahi asking, what are you doing about providing for greater sustainability of a production system? And that engagement with the customer at that base level R&D is really exciting, because it's worthwhile doing. If they care, we sure as damn it care. Now it's gone beyond that now, and it's got engagement from many others, but it started with a customer that cared.
At Asahi Beverages, we've got 5 key sustainability goals that we've set out to achieve. And what I really love about the trials that we're running with Pure is that it hits 2 of those squarely. Number 1, on circular economy. We're using a byproduct of our manufacturing process to apply to the seeds to actually get improved soil health outcomes. And with the second goal, ultimately what this trial will achieve is reducing on-farm inputs like synthetic fertilisers, which will in turn reduce the emissions of the barley produced on-farm.
One of the things that Lone Bio focuses on is research, very heavily focused on getting the information for farmers that farmers can trust to apply to their businesses. So we came across Boolah farms who were doing field scale research, which was really appealing to us. We'd come out of a lot of small plot trials, which is great for data acquisition and to lead us in the right direction. But what farmers want to know is what actually happens at field scale using their type of equipment. And Boolah Farms was able to supply that to us, which was just excellent, because we had really well set up scientific trials, but done at a scale that farmers could understand, were meaningful to farmers when we get the data out the other end.
The trial farm is unique in that it doesn't actually have industry funding. We've been able to get privates to invest, end users that believe in this concept that we're investigating, and I really think that these outcomes are going to be relatable to a lot of growers in the region.
At Morton Co, we're very interested in the circular economy, so we're looking at our whole supply chain as a circle. So we're buying cattle from our producers, we're taking those through the feedlot, we're buying grain, and now we're looking at how we can use any benefit. So the manure product can go back to our grain producers. We can get transport companies that are bringing grain in, taking the manure back. So at all avenues, we're looking to minimise our supply chain costs and emissions. Partnering with Boolah has been great. So we're looking at that large-scale commercial farmer where we can get trials on a commercial level rather than the small plot. So we can really look at how our product works in the application process, but also following the economics we can use, so how it stacks up against the commercial synthetics with our product. We can also take that soil testing over a longer term, and we can look at how our product's reacting in the soil, so we're not mining any of the trace elements, but also start looking at the microbial activity that we can promote as well.
Yeah, today's really been about learning from the industry about what's actually happening on the ground. We're under no false illusion that we're not going to solve all of these problems alone. It was really inspirational out on the trial farm, seeing what other trial participants are doing and setting out to achieve with all of the trials that are being run.
So out of the field day occurring at Boolah, we're really pleased to get the exposure to so many different farmers across the Moree region, which we know is a real food bowl, where they can get to see how our product is working in a commercial environment and how we're stacking up against the competitors in the industry.
We've been working with Boolah since 2021, trialling the base of our range, Terra Firma's potch manure pellets, in a long-term replicated trial. It is rare to see trials of this scale, and because we've always focused on the horticultural market, it was a perfect match for us to be involved in this in the broadacre industry. We love being part of this trial because it is a long-term trial, it is really reputable, and they're all independent testing. We never really saw ourselves being involved in a trial such as this, but they've made it really possible.
So a couple of the really attractive things working with Boolah Farms is the professionalism that we've been able to enjoy with the 2 seasons we've been with them. Just this scientific depth, but not just good science, but backed up by good agronomy and an understanding to put that science in context. The team there at Boolah Farms can come in and have a look at our trials and give really good agronomic appraisal that will flow through to meaningful information for farmers. So that professionalism is just super important. I couldn't speak more highly of their professionalism and being able to deliver really agriculturally relevant trials to anyone that wants to work with them.